If you're not tracking the gift cards that you use for inventory purchases, you could be losing a lot of money without even realizing it. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I track every gift card that I use, from the cost I paid to what I spent and what's left, so that way you can keep clean records, stay profitable, and avoid confusion as you scale. If you've watched any of my sourcing videos that I've put up, you would have seen me talk about discounted gift cards or see me put them into buy costs, or just if you've watched any other Amazon content, you would have probably heard about this before. So today we're just going to walk through how to keep track of all these gift cards, because for many reasons they could get lost or just not used if you don't use the full value at the time when you place your original order that you bought them for, or if you get a refund from a supplier because you've returned something, then you'll have a balance usually put back onto that gift card. Sometimes it'll be put onto a new gift card, depends on the company. But if that happens, you won't be able to easily find what the gift card is to check to make sure that the refund got there, or to reuse it if you already know what the balance is, and you'll have to dig through all of your accounts because there's multiple sites that will buy these kind of things from. The site to purchase them in the first place is Cardbear. And when you're searching for stores, let's just say we do Kohl's here, because that's a big supplier that a lot of OA people use. When we open this up, we'll see that there's a ton of different websites that you can buy gift cards from. The main ones are going to be CardCookie, CardCash, GCX, which used to be Raise, and then Card Depot. Arbitrage Card is also a big one in certain stores, but it doesn't have every single one. And then one that I recently started to use is Card Center. But we're going to focus on the top four here. Just to give you a bit of a preview on what it's going to look like when you buy a card, this is GCX. This is what you're going to get. You're going to have your purchase details above this with the amount that you paid and the order number, the date, all that kind of stuff. And then you're going to get your gift card. You're going to see the value here, what you saved, and then your balance, which when it's new, it'll show the same balance as the card value. You're going to have your gift card details over here. If you clicked on reveal card details, it would take away these X's for the serial number, which is the card number, and then the PIN number, and it would replace them with the numbers that you use. You can kind of get away with tracking them in here, but it's not as good, because what they do is let you update the balance or just mark it as used. So if you use the whole thing and you click on mark as used, then it'll show up like you see here, where the balance as of June 2024, when I got this card, turned to 0. I could also click on update balance and it would let me type in a number here, click on save, and it would update that to whatever it is and put a new date here. For CardCookie, you're going to get a list like this, kind of similar to GCX, but not all the way, because it's going to list them in rows here instead of in icons like this one. But it's going to give you the value here, the balance that you can change. As you can see, I updated all these to zeros. Then it's going to have your discount and then your price that you paid here per card, and then totaled at the bottom. If you want to update them, you can put in the value, press update, or you can just press mark as spent to make it zeros like this. For CardCash, you're going to get a list just like CardCookie, where it's got it individually done though. It's not going to group them all in a list by supplier. It's going to have them in rows like this. You're going to have your cost, your order number, your date that you bought it on, and then when you click on view details is when you're going to see the information here, where you can edit the balance just like the other ones. You can check the balance. It'll bring you to the website's address to check your balance, and then you can press mark as spent. Obviously mine has been marked as spent, so it says unmarked. Then it's got your card number and PIN here. For the last one, Card Depot, you're going to get an order page, and you're going to have all of your information here: status completed or pending if it's not gone through, the amount that you paid, total number of cards when you bought them, and then your card details here. No place to update the balances, no place to check the balances, no place to mark them as spent. It's just going to show like this. So this is very different than the other ones. But when we're talking about tracking the gift cards, I do have a sheet that you can use. I'll leave it down in the description for free. And this is going to kind of streamline your process of tracking them, because it's kind of a pain to go through multiple different accounts if you have all of those accounts opened, and to go through all of those different gift cards if you get refunds or you just don't use the balances. So to use this sheet, what we're going to do is just first put in the source, which is going to just be like GCX or CardCash, Card Depot, whatever the company's name is. You're going to throw your card number in here and then your PIN code in here. That's just for your own internal tracking. Then you're going to put the amount that you bought, or the amount that is on your gift card. Then the price that you bought it for, which is going to usually be like 10%, 20% off. So we'll throw in 10% here, and we'll see that these formulas over here that are already filled in are going to change. So the discount next to this is going to change to 10%. The date that you purchased it, you can put in whatever date it is that you bought the cards at. And then the amount used, say you only use half of it at 50. This is going to update some things. So it's going to tell you the cost that you paid for that $50 worth of the gift card. So that way you can do your order totals easier to put into your cost per units and all that kind of stuff. Then it's going to also say, based off of that, what is the balance left on that gift card along with the cost that's left on that gift card. So that is really helpful. So that way you know when you go back to use it, you don't have to do the math and do everything over again. It will just update for you. And say we had it as a $70, then we'll be able to see that these updated. Maybe you used 45 of it. It will update the cost to be exactly what it should be. You can throw in the order number here or the ACE, and I would recommend the order number, because if you get a refund, say for example, Dick's Sporting Goods, a lot of people use that retailer to buy products for, and they're just one of a few that I know of that when you do a return, you paid with a gift card, they're not going to notify you of your refund. Even if you didn't pay with a gift card and you just paid normally, they're not going to notify you of the refund and the amount. It's just going to show up on your credit card if you paid in full on a credit card. If you paid on a gift card, you're not going to know which gift card it went to, and they're not going to tell you. You can call them on the phone and get them to tell you what the order number or what the gift card number is. They'll give you the last four and they'll tell you the amount that should be on there. So if you don't want to go through and search yourself, you can always call them. They'll tell you. Then you'll be able to search for the last four of the card number in here, check to make sure that the balance did actually go back. And then this box is not going to fill in yet because it's the date used. And then this is also going to say active because it's not done. But if we had used 100 of this, then we'll see that it tells us our cost used, which is just copied from over here. It's going to say 0 balance left, $0 cost left, and then it's going to pop up the date of today because you used the whole gift card. It's then going to change it to say used. And the point of the used part is a few. So when we do another one here, and just say we do 200 and we paid 175. Then we throw in here that we've got 100 that we used. And the thing with this is when you're first starting a new Excel sheet, any Excel sheet, it doesn't auto-populate the formulas for the first like 5 rows is what I've found out. So I'm going to fill in the 5 rows just with the formulas when I put this up for the link to download it for you guys. But if it does at any point not fill in, maybe it takes a little extra few rows to make it start auto-populating, just copy and paste from the row above. And we'll see here that we've got our cost left and the date used did not fill in. It says active. So what I was talking about, the point of these, besides just seeing did you actually use the gift card or not, is if you have any active gift cards, say you have a long list and this goes for, I don't know, 50, 100 rows because you do a lot of gift card purchases, you'll be able to filter here by active and used. So if you're looking for ones that you didn't use, you just click off of used and it'll take that row out. It'll just hide it. It doesn't delete it. And then you'll be able to go through all of the ones that are still active. If you want to find refunded purchases easier, you can just click off of active. It's going to give you the ones that are used. This is, I think, one of the easiest ways to track gift cards, because I, for a long time, didn't use anything like this, and I spent a lot of time going between sites, between accounts, searching for the last four, going through multiple pages because they don't all show in one consecutive page online, and this will just save you a lot of time and effort when tracking these kind of things, especially doing the math if you didn't use the full gift card and you want to know your cost price to be able to get your order totals quicker. If you guys have any questions about anything I went over in this video, or you have any topics on videos that you want to see me make that would help you guys out, leave a comment down below. There's also a link to download the Excel sheet that I showed in this video, along with a link if anybody wants my help either starting or growing their Amazon business. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.